family is gonna come and go, but all I can say is be very thankful, be mindful. Don't let nothing or anybody or anything in your life get you down. Just keep going, keep pushing. That's who I am. I don't let things get to me. I'm human. I make mistakes, and that's part of life. I'm going to get over everything I can get through, overcome it. Some of my family are not come to terms with my mom's death, and it's a situation we all have to come to terms with my mother's death. We all have to accept that, and we have to move on, because that's part of life. We'll never forget that my mother died. Never forget Mother's Day, her birthday. You'll never forget that. But at some point, you got to move forward, especially to anybody that deals with death. There'll always be something you'll always remember, but at some point, you got to come to grips with that and realize that it did happen. So that's just basically how I feel about the situation about my mother. I miss her every day. It's just how I feel. Because she died at home with me. It was real late at night. I'll never forget that. I'm very thankful that I knew my mother. I was very glad I had my mother in my life, and my father as well. And I'm blessed to have my father still living because of the trials and tribulations that he's gone through in his life as well after that happened. That I could have lost both my parents. But I'm very fortunate that I have my father still in my life, and I just can't even say anything else about it. But I'm not gonna let anything keep me down, and I'm just gonna be strong from here on out. I have good days and I have bad days. That's normal. But all I can say is that I'm going to get over where I'm gonna be strong no matter what. And I have not forgot about my mom. I always will miss my mom. I have come to grips with what happened. In the beginning, I didn't accept that. And that's part of life. It's going to be hard once that happens after that. But at some point, you got to let that go and let the pain go, because you're not going to be, it's going to hurt you the rest of your life. And your parents or whoever died in your life would want you to move forward with your life, because that's part of life. We all have to die one day. That's part of life. And we need to be thankful for what we have now and being able to be grateful, because time is going fast now, and days are going quick, and we don't know when we die. All you can do is just be thankful that we're still here, we're living and in good health, and we're not leaving here early. So that's just my take on how I feel about my mom and how I feel about death. So it's very touchy. It's very a moving story that I had to share, because it put on my heart to speak on that. So all I can say is be strong, be strong, be strong.